Ote. It's Ote Tuesday. How are you doing, Nick? There we go. That's better. I hope you're doing well on what's left of your Tuesday. So if you have 2 hours left, that means it's 10 p.m. So you're only 13 hours different. Right, because you're on the west coast of Australia, right? You're on the Perth side. Yay, time zones. I can do math. So Lita and like I do know another person that lives in Perth or around Perth. Um, Everybody else that I know is East Coast or that South Central area. What the hell is the city? Delayed or something, where it's like 1.5 hours. Lita lives in Brisbane, so she's plus 15 for me, and for you, you're plus 13. So it's like a 2 hour difference. But I know somebody that lives in delayed, although they are moving. I just don't know to where. And Lita was 15, he was 14 and a half. It's so weird. I don't know why they have like the half-hour difference. Just make it an hour and that's it. Done. I don't know. Oh man. Is Warcraft back up? It is back up. Okay. Alright. We're gonna do some stuff. Hey, why is this not working? My chat. Source file is missing. The frick, yo? What the hell happened to it? There. It's back up now? Widget not yet authorized to connect to Twitch. Son of a... Are you kidding? I've already authorized... Oh my god, I gotta do it again? Sweet Jesus. Sweet baby. And I gotta put my token in? Holy crud. Again. That's like twice in the span of 10 minutes. The frig. From the same computer. Even though I've said, remember this computer for 30 days. I don't think it's working. There, is it gonna work now? Yep, there we go. We've updated WoW. There's 50% less WoW. No, you need to download the 50% WoW we have removed. Yes, that sounds familiar. So the alert box should be working because that's a different system. Alright. We are going to just do our... We're going to jump on the pacifist first. Pacifists. This one. Pacifist. Switch. There we go. Or I can read that off in like this smarmy tone too. We've updated WoW. Now there is 50% less WoW. No, you will need to download the 50% WoW we have removed. There's your smarmy announcer voice. This is how we do it. Alright, we're gonna go do professions first. So cooking and fishing, see what we got. hopefully it will be 2 that we can actually do in the zone. Because sometimes the fishing one is not so good. You have to jump into a lake and everything around there is at level until you get to like level 20 some odd. It only scales up to 21-ish. So if we get that fishing one, then we'll do the cooking, we'll do a circuit, and then we'll take a flight to Stormwind and do the fishing one there, because usually everything there you can do is just you got to be a little bit careful about it, because especially if it's the crab one where there's sharks around. Sharks are bad. Look at that pie vendor. He's probably got lots of pies. All right, a fowl shortage. Okay, so that's outside. And as you can see, for folks, I am using my new pants because we are level 12. So y'all voted on what piece of clothing to put on. We've got pants. What do we got? One for the ages. Yes. All right, we can do this one. No problem. No problem. Now we get into the exciting game of pacifist fishing. Go, go. Guys, we caught one. But we just need that special one. Oh my god. Hey, we caught a lesser healing potion. What the hell? Okay. Strange. Oh, actually. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to be able to afford it. Oh, we got the iron jaw. Okay, because we have the fair in town, but usually the quest items to buy off the auction house, they are in the 400 gold range. But we'll have a look first on our way out to go get the chickens. Yeah. I don't know. I guess we don't have enough really to earn to buy all of the items yet. What is our skills at though? Spellbook? Yeah, spellbook. Professions. Okay, cooking we're not up high enough to get the quest, and fishing we're not up high enough. Herbalism we are. Mining we're not. Because you need to be 75 or higher in the skill, in the classic skill, in order to get the Dark Mood Fair quest. Or quests for each profession. Archie we don't need to worry about. Cooking. I should have saved my fish. Dang it. Alright, let me do buying. Does it remember? Oh, it does remember. Yay. Search for all items. Let's see. Wow. It's going quick. I love this realm. Yeah, see, 400 gold. I'm at 59. Oh well. Oh, one sec, I'm just replying to a whisper. I have a... we're gonna do this last. Alright, let's go get the chickens. Come here, chicken. Back up. Alright. One more. Man, that was hard. Let me put the campfire down. Let's see what we can do here. We have got nothing, really? I can't cook the fish? I should be able to cook the fish. May have to go find the recipes for it. Oh, I promised I wouldn't do that. Although you guys can't hear it, so it's okay. Because usually what I like to do, I don't know. I don't know why. But I like to jump. It's just I don't know. While I wait for stuff, I need to do stuff. So it's jumping. And with this mount, it is such a horrible sounding mount. Ugh. And I promise not to do it. So Alright. Oh, we forgot to go check him for recipes. Well, we'll do it on our way back. I think we're gonna do... I don't think this guy has recipes. Oh, he does. Oh, no, he doesn't. Alright, we're gonna go back to the cooking guy. So you do the same thing. It keeps your brain fairly active, I guess. Yeah, and it's so funny. Yeah, it's active, even though it's like a mindless thing where you're just kind of sitting there like do not doing anything. Okay, let's see if there's a dude down here who sells fishing. No. Where the hell is the fishing guy? Oh, this... Cooking 80? Oh my god. Hello, Zorts. Good morning. How do you, like, how do you, maybe Zorts knows? What the like, I mean, we just get, I mean, this is the basic stuff, right? This is at 80, which we can learn. And that requires level 30. Uh-oh. No what? Do you happen to know where one can... Does this count as a fire? We'll see. It does. Do you happen to know where you can find the cooking recipes for fish? My son's actually been playing Subnautica because now that it went free, he was all like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" Because he loves sharks. He loves them. It's crazy for sharks. never level cooking. All right. Let's see if we can get this above 70 or get to 75. Do 10 at a time because I don't want to waste the gold, because we do want to save up for other things to buy. There's a vendor, hey, good morning, Tiber. There's a vendor in Goldshire that has the fish recipes. Okay, that game is my actual waking nightmare. Definitely afraid of the open deep ocean. It horrifies me, but I still streamed it. It was so jumpy. Really? Why? Why did it just stop? Why did it just stop like that? Oh, inventory's full. That's why. Where'd that pie vendor go? Yeah. Thanks, Tiber. Jeebus. I mean, we all have our fears, right? So I get it, but and I have heard of people being afraid of the ocean, like having it so far deep there is no bottom kind of deal. No, I get it. Yeah, you can use a Dark Moon Emissary to port you. Yeah, I was. So I think we're gonna do. Oh no, I've run out of things. So, well, now it's green. Is there anything else that I have? I don't. Well, I don't think we're gonna make it to do cooking, because we only have a few fish left, and I don't want to spend all stream fishing. But we are gonna do a pass in New Tinkertown, and then we'll come back and put our things up for auction, and then take the portal or the emissary to the fair, and then we'll do the one fishing quest that we can actually get XP for. Pretty sure you can get XP, right? Or is it just points? Or is it just skill up points? I thought the professional ones actually let you have XP, and I thought those were the only ones that you could get that from. See, I have a big fear of heights. I hate being up high. So we had an apartment on the 10th floor. Okay, so when as a kid, my grandmother had in the same building, she lived on the 15th floor. And I did not like going near the railing. I just didn't. And then my mom moved in there and bought an apartment on the 18th floor, and that was even worse. So as I was getting older, I could not look down. Like, I had to reach out and grab the railing and then kind of peek over. Ugh. And then we decided to buy an apartment there, and we bought one on the 10th floor because I thought, we're 10 floors up, I'll be fine. Then I can go look out and also have a nice view of the city too. I had a nice view of the city, but still can't go to that railing, even though you're 10 floors up. It's still too high. So it's just, oh man. All right, first one. Yeah, and aliens, okay? Like, okay, don't laugh at me. I swear. But the ones that you see in the movies, you know, like the gray ones, okay? Like the gray ones with the great big eyes. It's funny. I am terrified about them, and I have been terrified about them since I was a kid, like for a long time. And then this last year, I don't know, all of a sudden I was just like, I'm not having any more dreams, and I don't care, it's not a big deal. It's stupid, right? Because, you know, there's no proof that there's things here. It's stupid. So all of a sudden last night, god man, I just had terrible night nightmares. Oh my god. So if you ever have dreams about, okay, so basically one of the key things to watch for if you have dreams about them is is it this way? Yeah, it is this way. Is if you have dreams about like an owl or things with big eyes, it's usually like they say that it's your brain is trying to overcompensate and can't deal with the fact that there's something there that it's not supposed to be there, so it puts something else there that your brain can cope with. Anyways, so last night I had a dream that I was holding Bob in my lap, and all of a sudden he looked up at me and he had these great big black eyes. Like, you know how cats do get like their freaking pupils get dilated? Like they're like, hey man, it's time to go, I'm going to attack that thing. And yeah, so it was like that but more. So at first I was like, whoa, and it was like his head all of a sudden like turned around to look at me. So it freaked me out a little bit, and then I woke up, but I wasn't really awake, and I looked at the foot of my bed and there's something there, and it's like two big eyes just there. And I started yelling. I'm like, Carrie! And then I woke up, and luckily I hadn't actually yelled, because Jesus Christ, that a Carrie would have kicked my ass. Like, what the hell? You're waking me up for these stupid dreams. Yeah. Cause my deal is that if I, oh shit, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this guy. This guy keeps, my thing is that if I want to prove to her that all my dreams have been real, which I don't believe they are, but that's just a different thing. But so anytime, it's so funny. Anytime I have these dreams now, I'm always like, where's Carrie? Where is she? Because I need to show her. But it's still in my dream. It's so stupid. Now it's like my dream is more proving to Carrie that my dreams are real versus, oh my god, this thing is actually real. Anyways, so I have a phobia of that. That movie Signs, okay? So the movie Signs was okay. It's kind of silly, like at the end. Don't let your dreams become memes, man. Yeah, okay. I just, you know, let's just so Signs I knew it was gonna freak me out because I knew the first part is like you don't see them, and that's the problem. You don't see them clearly. Even in my dreams, you don't see them clearly, but you know they're there, or you see like a shadow, that kind thing, or maybe a silhouette. So that movie was rough for me until until the scene where the brother is sitting in the closet beneath, like I don't know what kind of a closet that's called, but I think there's like a special name for it. The one that's beneath the stairs, okay? And he's watching a TV, and it shows somewhere in Brazil where they actually have a video of like an alien that walks by. And these things are super tall. Yes, they have the big eyes, but they're not. It's not the same. And I was like, ugh. Okay. So once I saw that part, I was all good. It's fine. It's more of the. It's funny. Your brain, like I feel like the worst part is that your brain starts to make shit up, and it freaks you out, man. Freaking brain. Anyways, so those are my two big things are heights and little gray beings. Hello, Mrs. Rakuru. Good afternoon. I almost said morning. Almost. I did now, but I caught myself before I said it to you. I hope you are doing well today. We are talking about our fears and phobias. Do you have any that you want to share? Curious. Mine are heights and aliens. And Nick is the ocean, like the deep ocean, like the bottomless depths. Just curious about what everyone else's fears are. It's sharing time, because maybe with a little bit of sharing, we can get over our fears together, or we can just make it worse. Okay, so Nick's is a deep, open ocean water you can't see through. Right, so it's like a bottomless kind of pit kind of deal. So where's the rabbit? Okay, rabbit is up. All right. Well, that thing does scale. Oh, he's coming over this way. Come on. Oh, no. Actually, maybe I can get this guy. He's a weaponized rabbit. This is on bow. Like, if it's just blue as far as you can see, that's a big old nope for me. Man. Alright, we're gonna go around the back end here. We're gonna go around the back 40. See what we got. I wonder what makes Zortz afraid. I would venture to say, I can't think of anything that would make him just terrified. Lack of coffee, lack of beer. I mean, those are funny, haha. But what really gets him on end? Heights and the Amish. What the hell did the Amish do to you? Taxes. Damn taxes. The Amish. You're afraid of a people. They are just they're just creepy. But do they leave you in a cold sweat? sorts. Everyone, we have our Halloween outfits ready. I'll dress up as... so you know what? My wife said that one day she's gonna go buy like a alien little dude and just wait till I'm sleeping and then leave it at the end of my bed. Like, what the hell, yo? Like, I'm like, why would you do that? And she's like, it would be funny. Like, I'd probably die if I woke up, because I usually can't sleep very well. So I usually toss and turn, and every time I toss and turn, my eyes open, right? So if I saw that at the foot of my bed and it's nighttime, I would probably die. That it would be over. Now, would that be considered murder? Because if so, if I die because of that, well, then you know that Carrie killed me. Maybe it would be manslaughter. Like, well, I knew it would give him a big scare, but I didn't think he would die. I mean, he did say he would die, but I thought he was just being a jerk. All right, we're gonna go fly to... You know what? No, we're gonna see if we can get the last few herbs. We have, so 1172. We've been getting 440 for each, so we need 4 more. Let's see if we can pick up 4 more on our way to Ironforge, and then we'll take the emissary to the fair and do the fishing quest. That's hilarious. My family pulls pranks like that all the time. My half-sister is deathly afraid of Chucky. Oh. So her husband bought a Chucky doll and strapped it to an RC car. Oh my God. And put a red LED light on the head of it, taped a knife to its hand, and drove it into their bedroom in the morning. What the hell? What the hell, yo? What? Ugh. That is terrible. Holy Jeebus. That is terrible. What a horrible thing to do. Needless to say, she was not impressed. I swear, if I really think if she put a fake alien, or even got a mask, okay, and set it up where it's at that right height, and just maybe put a chair there and then strapped it onto the chair or something, I wouldn't even know that the chair is there. I would just see the face, and then I'd be done. Jeez. Wow. She destroyed the doll after the prank and tossed it in the trash, but he took it out of the trash and mailed it to their own address later. What the heck? She buried it in the backyard, but now every time it rains, his head resurfaces sometimes. That's even worse. I'm coming for you. Ugh. It's funny, but terrible. Terrible. Oh my God. Okay, we need 1 more. 1 more. Can we get 1 more, yo? 1 more before we get to the fair. Maybe over here. Do-do-do. Oh my God. Horrible. Okay, let's go take the emissary and see if we got anything around Goldshire. Find out from there. It's hilarious. Nobody else in their family unit is afraid of the doll. They all find it funny. She's still scared of it. I mean, I remember when it came out, I was afraid of it because it's like, yeah. I don't like. I don't like China dolls, like the ones where the porcelain face, right? The ones where the eyes don't move, but they do, and they follow you all over the place, no matter where the hell you move to. I hate those things. My mom's got a couple of them, and a couple of them are clowns. And she thinks I'm afraid of clowns. And I'm like, no, I'm not afraid of clowns. I love clowns. Clowns are fine. Even like the clowns that are supposed to be scary, they don't really scare me. But those freaking porcelain China dolls, oh my god. Hello, Nap. Good morning. How are you doing? We are talking about things that frighten us, and I seem to be sharing a lot. Porcelain dolls are creepy. They are. I don't like them. I said to her, you better will those things to someone, because when you go... Oh, I'm so stupid. We're taking the emissary. I said that when you go, those things are going right in the trash. I mean, or Carrie can box them up and sell them, but she's got like a week tops, because those things are death. I hate them so much. Should we just let's see what we can get for our herbs and stuff. See if you got a friend. Oh, got a friend with a porcelain doll. With a porcelain doll collection. Yeah, like my mom doesn't have a lot. It's just she's got a few of them, like maybe about 4 or 5. And it's just a big fat nope. Nope. They used to sit on high shelves. Yeah. She has them sitting up on high shelves. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? In her bedroom. Oh my god. Yeah, I couldn't sleep. There's no way. Well, I gotta check the mail. It's okay. Ow. The frickin'. Alright. We were looking to see if we can get one more herb. One more node. Is there anything around here? Ugh. Well, I don't think I've really done a lot of herbing out here. There might be a spider out here. Oh, there's one. Okay, let's just make sure there's no spiders. And no... Okay, there's a rogue guy. This should make us level. Hey! Alright, level 13. Let's, I can pickpocket now. Oh, boy. Does it require stealth? It does require stealth. Let's put it here. Just for now. And, let's come over here. We'll do some, thingies. Okay. Crop. Boop. Level 13 on my, wow. Challenges. Pacifists. Brain fart. I don't know. I've got nothing. I've got nothing today. So last night I went to sleep at 12 o'clock, and I couldn't get to sleep until about 2. Then I tossed and turned, and then I don't even know when it was that I woke up and had the bad dreams. But Carrie was in bed still, snoring away. Or, sorry, she doesn't snore. No. Nope. And then, I don't know, I fell back asleep, and when I woke up again, she was gone, but it was a little bit lighter out, so I was like, okay, she's on her way out. Oh, also, when I had the dream, when I woke up, there was some ticking, like something tapping outside. Like, I'm like, and it wouldn't stop. And so I got up, and I looked outside, and there's nothing. And then it stopped. Like, what the hell? And it did not come back. So I don't understand what the hell it was. It's bullcrap. That's what it was. Bullcrap. Alright. Do we have... We don't. This is where we do it. See, and it's stuff like that where it's like, it's like, God, can you... Like, stop freaking me out. Alright, so because of this, because we don't have bags, it's going to auto-equip it every time we get it. So we have to put it into an empty slot and then sell it. We're doing the bag trick. One more. There we go. Okay. Well, you're useless. And let's go for... No, the sound was real because I actually got up out of bed. So I screamed in my dream thinking I woke up Carrie, but I didn't. But then I woke up and this... Oh, wait, the fishing thing is back over here where the cooking guy is. And then I heard the tapping. I'm like, what the frick is this tapping? So I went to go. So I actually got. So I'm laying there first. I'm thinking, what is that tapping? Like, what could it be? Like heat? No, it doesn't sound like that. I don't know. And then I actually got up out of bed to go see what the hell it was, because I'm like, what? Like, is somebody trying to break in the house? Like, I don't know, right? Like what's this tapping? Is somebody trying to break into the car? Because it's coming from outside. So I go check, and nothing, not a damn thing. But the tapping stopped. So I'm like, what the frick, yo? Where is this fishing guy? I mean, this guy is just... This is the herb... Oh, right. I don't have fishing. I have herbalism. Right. Fishing is still at 40. I need it to be higher. We're not going to do that. We're just going to let that happen over time. We're not going to force it. He's not really streaming right now. It's all a dream. God. No. Got any Chucky dolls buried in the yard? No. I do have a bag of runes that I will not throw away because I'm a little superstitious about them. You're not supposed to throw those things away. You're not supposed to actually even give them away. They are yours and you are theirs, that kind of deal. So I just have them. If you do want to get rid of them, you're supposed to bury them in your backyard deeply. But anyways, I'm not superstitious at all. No. It's funny. I'm very much mired in science fact, but I'm also a goalie. So goalies, I don't know if you know, but we are a highly superstitious bunch. We are freaky. Alright. I can jump without you guys hearing and making it such a racket. Okay. Alright, there's our quest. Yay. We can hearth? Can we? I mean, I don't need that. Get the fudge out of here. Right? Because we only get stuff off of kills, right? So... That would be cool if you could get stuff off of thingamajiggers, off of nodes. Oh my god, that'd be crazy. Yeah, I think that's it for this character. No, we were gonna go to Goldshire and get the cooking recipes. Right, that's the last thing we had to do on this guy, and then we can hearth, because I don't want to sit around Goldshire, especially as a half-naked night elf female. No, not going to happen. We're gonna be in for a bad time, or a good time, depends. Who is it? Is it the profession trainer, or is it trade supply guy? Oh, yeah, it's this guy. All right, and I'm not quite there yet. That's okay. All right. Classic music. This is I'm actually, my Warcraft stuff is all on mute. This is just the playlist on Spotify. Smoked sagefish. Hold on. What did I just learn? Okay, I learned this one, and then that's this one coming up. We don't have anything for this. You can't learn that one. Oh, Darkmoon Fair has new music? Let's go talk to the profession guy back here. Oh. Interesting. How am I supposed to... Unless I already know it. Raw, bristle, whisker... No. Oh, I'm like 3 away from the next one. Oh well. Yes, it is the Night Elf one. Okay, so we're going to Hearth. That's pretty good. We got a level. I'm happy. I mean, it doesn't look like I'm happy. I'm so happy. I mean, WoW Classic was great back when it was the only thing we had, but all the improvements that we've had, I prefer the game as it is now, with less lag, please, like less looting lag and all that crap. Jesus. I think I really like Legion in that I think I like the lore and the questing more there than I did than I do right now. I mean, it's not bad right now, but a lot of stuff feels too RNG. I mean, I know the game is based on that, but it feels like they went all in on it. All right, we're gonna stealth. Okay, so I do have pickpocketing in my stealth bar, so that's good. So get rid of that. All right. Okay, so that's it for this cheeky poo. Bye bye. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I will play Classic, but honestly, only for Iron Man stuff, because I can't really see myself devoting a lot of time to a game that's not going to move forward, if you know what I mean. Like, it's going to be stuck, right? So it's not like they're going to be adding expansions. So what would be interesting is if they did make Classic go with expansions, they made Warcraft as we know it now end. Like they wrapped it up, okay? And then have Classic follow like this 10 to 15 year cycle, right? I like, do they, but they know that they lost a ton of subs around Warlords. They know that they lost a ton of subs around Kata. Do they want to do that again by repeating the stuff? Oh, is that what like EverQuest does? I don't. I've heard of like are you saying EverQuest 1 or 2 or both? Because I know EverQuest 2 has like a ton of expansions. I have never played it. It's relaunched like 2 or 3 times. All right, we're gonna start our rare circuit. This is our Bloodthirsty Sanguistone, you know, like sanguine. Oh, I swear to God, if somebody has started killing off our rares already, I'm gonna... Oh! Spoke too soon. Started freaking out too early. Wow, my shield died pretty quickly. Hey, I'm in a drunken haze. I mean, at some point, if they decided to end of life WoW, they could potentially make Classic a cycle thing and just let it go, right? Because that would require not as much work. It would also, like, they could still add in mounts and stuff, right? And new pets, but in the Classic, I mean, like, so basically you would have pets, but then you can't use them in Classic, BC, Wrath, because there's nothing to fight, right? Or in Cataclysm, right? Because pet battling came in Mists. So you can still have them, just there's nothing to do with them. You would still have account-wide stuff. I don't know. I think it would be interesting for them to try to keep the systems that we have, but cycle through the content. They've said they're not bringing in a store with Classic. Oh no, I'm just okay. Well, sure. That's what they say. We're blue skying here, right? Hello, LB. I was gonna say Froggy. How are you doing? So I mean, like, you know, if they wanted to do that cycle that EverQuest does, I mean, eventually that would be a thing, because they have all these things that they've done, and like, would they bring out glyphs again? And then would they remove them again? See, that kind of thing is kind of weird to me. I think if I were to do a cycle of WoW, I think I would base it on the lore and the questing versus system changes. So glyphs, would you bring glyphs back? I don't know. Would you bring, so would, like, if you did the cycle, would you change the talent tree from the 42 to the tiers that you do now, right? Or would you just keep it at the 42. Be neat. It will be neat to see what they do. I don't think they want to commit to saying we will do this, we won't do that, because I think they got into trouble with that kind of before, saying you think you want classic WoW, but you really don't, right? Well, I mean their hand is forced, so people want classic WoW. I think the old systems are more what people care about. Yeah, so if they were to cycle through, let's say, okay, so let's consider the classic systems, right? And see how that impacts each expansion, right? So I don't think it's a big deal with Burning Crusade, because the biggest thing I think was they added jewel crafting, right? Jewel crafting and flying. And then Wrath, I think the LFG was the biggest thing from what I can really remember. And they added the Death Knights in. So maybe they could add that as a class in at that time. And LFG, I don't know if they would do that or not. I think if they were to hold true to the classic way of playing, I don't think they should. And heroic raids. Okay, so then what else do you have? After Wrath, you've got Cataclysm. Now that's a key thing here, because they completely changed all the classic zones, right? Like every single zone got touched. System-wise, I think they brought in LFR. But I don't... Was that the first time that they brought in the tier talents? Was in Cataclysm? Because I believe Wrath still had the 42 points or something like that, right? Or 54, I don't remember what it was. But they had points still. So, Cataclysm... I don't think that they would bring in LFR. And you'd just have your normal rating. Mists, no pet battles, because that's not really a classic thing. I think that's it. I think that's it for the Mist stuff. Was pets. I can't really think of anything huge. I'm gonna have some fun here. And Warlords, I mean, a lot of people made a lot of gold with garrison stuff, and I don't see how they could not do that, because it was such a huge part of the expansion. So I think they would still have to do that. Oh yeah, Mist brought us monks, right? So you bring in monks. But Warlords, I mean, I think overall the expansion, I think you'd still have to bring in the garrison and the missions, right? Like maybe they would tailor back them a bit so you don't make as much gold. And maybe the expansion doesn't last 2.5 years, right? Like they can actually pull out the expansions, pull out the next patch in a certain amount of time versus the actual time it took. Warlords, and then we had Legion, right? Yeah. Legion. I think Legion would be a lot different with the classic talents, and I don't like. I don't know how they would do that. I think they would have to eventually go away from the old talents. But then does Blizzard want to do this cycle where people are like rah 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 rah, and then rah, this sucks, and then I'm gonna have to wait like 10 years until it gets back to where I like it again. I mean, I guess that happens in EverQuest, although maybe the people in EverQuest that are playing it are the people that are in there for the long haul that liked every single part of it. And there's enough of them that it makes it worthwhile for them to do this cycle true to what it was. I am going down the rabbit hole. I just, it would just be interesting to see how a classic version of WoW would apply to new WoW, right? Okay, we gotta wait till this rare starts walking away. There we go. But like they don't have to do bugs, right? Yes. See, I think one of the bigger things that I think would be cool too is that, you know how we had Hellfire for like a year and a half or something, right? Well, I think we wouldn't get that, right? Because they would know what's already coming up and it's already worked on and it's good to go. So, oh shit, there we go. Can you imagine Quest giving 0.05% of a level in XP? What? Well, yeah, I remember. Oh god, yeah. I mean, it's like, I think I would be interested in seeing how long the life cycle of Warcraft would take given the current patch release method, right? Because right now they're releasing a content patch, a half a content patch every 74 odd days or 78 days or something. So how would that, like, would that mean that the 15 years of WoW or 14 years of WoW that we're in right now, would that be 10 years? Do you think that they could squish that all down into 10 years? Make each expansion 1.5 years, or make it like almost 2 years? I don't know. It would be neat to see the life cycle. And I think, like, I know that they've hired Chris D. Golden to, write this stuff out, right? Like, to write out where we are going to go in WoW. So I think that we've got more things to do and more things to explore and all that kind of crap. I know I said crap, but but there I think eventually there's got to be an end, and maybe for classic WoW what they do is that as a sustainability thing, maybe what they do is that they make it a cycle of the first 3 expansions, or first 2 expansions, sorry. Make it up till Wrath when the classic talents were gone. Because they did say that they were going to do classic, they're going to do 1.12, and that was the final version, right? Or 1.14, 1.12. One of the two. I don't remember. I think because 1.12 was the final one. And I know that Burning Crusade is not, classic WoW, and Wrath is not classic WoW either, but it gives that sense of progression, and then the cycle goes again, right? 1.12. They're looking at starting at one of the later patches. I think they came out with, we're gonna do it at this patch, and I'm pretty sure it was the final patch. Here we go, because when I get close in there, it's so stupid. So when I come in on this side, it's okay. But when I come in on the other side, I'm just close enough that he comes at me without me having to hit him. So one of the things about keeping my sounds off here, I actually might... I'm going to unmute, and I'm just going to leave it for myself. Is that if I'm getting attacked, I would like to actually hear when I'm getting attacked. Mop is when talents change? Oh, it wasn't Kata? Well, but I think that maybe Cataclysm was such a huge change as far as zones. Oop, drunk. I've not been drinking, but anytime I do that, I like to say I'm drunk. So maybe Cataclysm would be too much, right? I think people could accept the whole we move through Burning Crusade and then Wrath and then we reset. Because I'm not sure what the... Like, how does Blizzard keep classic alive and growing? And maybe it doesn't, right? Because that's the whole point, is that people don't want it to change. People want it to be like this. This is what they wanted. So it's like, okay, well, like for me, it's like, okay, well, now that you've hit level 60, now what? You've completed all of your raids. Now what? Yeah, and Nap, I think you're right. I think they need to do a cycle. I don't know about the whole 1.0 to 112 thing. Maybe as far as content, yes. Like, maybe they use the 1.12 blueprint where you can use flight pass all over the place and blah, blah, blah. But for the content, maybe they do release it like that. If they don't do a cycle, it will have been one of the most expensive I told you so's ever. Yeah. Yep. I agree. Because I think they settled on the 112 because that's what I think they found that most people thought was classic. I think it would be weird for them to be like, okay, lights on and all of your raids are up. I think that's kind of weird, right? Like, I think people want to go through that content of the opening of the gates. I never did. That's, I think, one thing I like to experience is that because like my Horde Rogue, I played on a realm that was not Horde friendly at all. It was like a 10% Horde population. And I didn't know anybody to play with. So when I hit about 33, there was this gap back then where there weren't a ton of quests to do. They eventually did add some more, and they squished the level 30 to 40 range. But then by then I had unsubbed because I was like, well, I'm not gonna pay for it, right? That was the only time I unsubbed. So like I didn't raid. I didn't have a guild. I didn't do the gates, you know. So I can see wanting to do stuff like that. But, you know, I think if they did the tech for patch 1.12 but did the release of content every 3-4 months, like I don't know what the content release cycle was. I'm looking for Whitefin here. Did they say if Classic will have PvP in normal servers? I would imagine so, because that's how it was, right? Did they have RP servers? I think they had RP servers. I think they did have RP PvP servers too. Where is Whitefin? Ah, there he is. Alright, we're just gonna wait here. Yep, and yes. Yes to what? I'm assuming your yep is to my RP PvP stuff. And your yes was to Tiber. Where are you going, buddy? Come here. Come here before you... Come in. Alright. Yes to normal and PvP. Yeah. I think they said in one of the blogs about the Classic, the earliest save version they have for like 1.10. Sweet. Fin down, level 31 on my WoW challenges, bloodthirsty character, Warcraft. Bam. All right, then we go back. All right, you have. Oh, you got one more night of work to get through. You have a good night, buddy. I'll see you later. Launch was 1.1. Wow, LB, such an a-hole. Jeebus. It said in one of the blogs, yeah, that they had is 1.10. How can they not have the previous versions? I don't know. Come on. I mean, okay, in my sim. Okay, so I've built like a hockey sim, right? No, actually, let's go do this in proper order. And this is back from 2004. So my sim is about as old as WoW is. I actually launched it. Sorry, my first version was November of 2004, and it was a crappy page, like a crappy white page of like text links all over the place, and it was terrible, but I have a copy of it still. So when I started during BC, they were still opening new servers. A lot of us would roll on the new servers and race for world first. That was fun. Oh yeah, I don't have to worry about that because these things don't really hurt. I still can't fathom a world in where you don't have source control. Yeah, okay, like I personally don't do source control. I have, because I don't release it enough. Like I don't do enough code change. So I have more, I have backups, right? So when I know I'm going to release some code, I will back everything up. Data, source, everything. So I do have a version of my sim from 2004. I would never use it again, but I'm not going to throw it away. Just, I mean, it's more of a, like, oh my God. Okay, well, yeah. So, because like I know that if I have a problem, and if it's a major problem that I somehow didn't catch in my testing, which it happens, I then can just delete everything and re-upload the original one and see what the hell I did wrong. So I can't imagine that they don't have a version 1.0 like that stuff. Oh, that's right. This Chicky Poo likes to knock me up. Jeebus. Wow, she lost a lot of damage all of a sudden. I'm just looking at my combat log. I don't see anywhere that it's like such a significant amount of damage. I think that is a stat squishing thing where, yes, people, yeah, like I was gonna say, like, why don't they just go say, hey, we know you've got this version, we want it back. So I think what happened there with that rare is that she did her little transportation thing, and I think when she came back out, I don't think it changed her health to match mine again. I think that's a bug, because she lost a ton of health. Like, that rare should not have been killed that quickly. That's for sure. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Now we're looking for Lita's Nips. Okay, remember? Lita's Nips. Lita, apostrophe S, her nips. Because that's what she calls this character, or this rare, is Nips. There's Lita's Nips. We are taking a screenshot of Lita's Nips. There we go. And now we're going to kill Lita's Nips. Oh no. Every single time we come out here, we are going to talk about Lita's Nips. At least when we get up to this rare. Here, once again, we see Lita Wow's Nips. Tweet. All right, let's see if that actually works. Oh, it worked. Okay, great. All right, so now we go do the crocodile. So the crocolisk. Okay, I can't read all that. It's too much because I don't want to lose focus and die. I just sketching over it. I think I do recall seeing that. But they basically said build on the 112, right? Because I remember them seeing something about, like, we found that most people view Classic as version 1.12, which is the final one, which is like the Zul'Gurub, right? And Zulaman stuff, right? See, like my thing is that I can't see myself maintaining a character. That's my point. Is that classic holds nothing for me besides trying to go over and play something that I never did because of my life back then, I guess, right? So they have to find a way to cycle it. No, oh, Zul'Gurub is way earlier. Okay, so Zulaman is 112, right? Is Crossroad Battlegrounds, and Axe is 111. Alright, we're gonna go do the spider. Zulaman is Beast Burning Crusade? Right. Yes, it is, because it is in the Ghostlands. Duh. You know, such a dumbass at times, man. When like the first raid was Molten Core, correct? And what patch was that? Molten Core was at launch. Okay, so it was available on the first day. So, for like, did they add any more in like 5-mans between that, or was it only just raids that came out in the various patches? Because I never got to do Nax, right? And when I did Nax in Wrath, everyone's like, "Oh, this is way easier than what it was before," and I'm like, "That's nice. I don't know what that is." So, Dire Maul and I mean, they could make that as content patches, right? If they release the game as 112 and then at launch they have Molten Core, and then like 4 or 5 months after they do 1.2, and then, or maybe 3 months after they do 1.2, and 3 months after, right? If they get on that cycle where if they go through, the last content patch would be 1.11, and if they make it like another 3-4 months after 1.11, then they should have a 3-year cycle, about a 3-year cycle where every 3 years it resets. So do you know, in EverQuest, do you lose your character? Like characters never survive between resets, right? Because I think that's a thing for me too, is that, damn, you know, you would have been playing this thing for 3 years and now it's just gone. And that's my fear with World of Warcraft right now, is that, you know, we've put in a lot of time on this game, and imagine if they just decide, well, it's not making enough cash anymore, so we've just decided for reason XYZ, we're pulling it. Oh my god. And Classic will be WoW. And maybe if they make Classic WoW, maybe they skip certain expansions. Like certain expansions that they know that people didn't really like. Be interesting. I mean, I always kind of thought it would be very nice of them to, if they ever decided to end of life current WoW that they could make a game that would run on your own computer or something, so that you'd still have, like, if you wanted to live in this world still, that you could still go. But I think that would be like such a huge amount of work and money invested. You know, if they're going to end a life it, they're not going to be investing money into it, right? To do something like that. So I think it's wishful thinking. So I know that. So I'm trying to not get myself as attached to my characters, and just keep trying to remember the people and the good times that we've had, right? Not saying that WoW is dying, just, you know, what if kind of deal. I only play to harass you guys. Like, if they let you run your own private server from home, a local server, well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I would say like a single player version, or maybe a locked down version where not more than a certain amount of people can join. So maybe if you had some friends that you wanted to bring in, that you could, but it wouldn't be... Oh, hey! That's so nice of him to just show up like this. Like, I can't see them allowing you to download something that could be open to the public, right? Like on a wide scale. All right, so now I think we only have 2 more left. Wow, these things are all done. Let's go back down this way. We've got to do Ashtail and the Ogre, and then we've completed a circuit. Kind of curious if the dwarf is back up. It'll be interesting to see if we can complete this half-hour if we can complete our circuit in slightly more than a half hour, then we can just go in. We can do another circuit. Sharing a player's copy of their data from the DB would be difficult. Yeah, I mean, I think that they could set up a game where it mimics a server, where it basically sets up a server on your own computer and you play. And if people are on your local network, then they can join. I think they'd have to limit the connections. I think that it would not be as resource intensive as we believe as far as the background jobs go, because the background stuff gets kind of hinky because, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on, right? There's a lot of people on. So I think in that aspect, I don't think it's as big of a deal. I think that making it into a local version that you could run, so that you could still play in this game and remember the good, and try to recreate some of the good times that you had, and maybe revisit that. I think that's the key, is that, you know, there wouldn't be anything new for it. Where the hell is Ashtail, yo? Oh, Ashtail, where are you? And I don't want to go kill the ogre before we kill Ashtail, unless we're like 100% sure this rare is not up. There he is. Hello. Too far away. There we go. Let's get him over here. I mean, I could also see them making you pay for that as like a final gasp at making some cash off of WoW. Like if they did it, so in classic, if they did, just thinking about the math here, if they did a content patch every 3 months, like I don't recall the frequency of the patches when they came out. Wasn't it about 2 years until patch 2.0? No. Or was it a little bit more? But if they did every 3 months, then you've got from 1.1 to really the final patch would be 1.11. And then you sort of add another 3 months to another patch at the end to reset everything. So that's 12 patches. At 3 months, that's 2 years. And if you make it 4 months, that's 3 years. And you have a cycle every 3 years. I think the every 4 months would be enough time. And then it would make Classic feel like you're doing something and things are progressing. But then they reset. It's just a weird thing. I can't just imagine playing your character and then everything is just gone. Ugh. Ugh, my goodness. Oh, and my power word fortitude is gone. Okay, the rare is over there. See what we can do about pulling him over. Or is there another? Yeah, we're all okay. Wow. Wow. He certainly hits hard. But shield's all good. Alright, so that's all 15 rares. That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. This is probably not the best place to be doing this. Let's hearth back. Well, we got about 20 minutes. Let's see if the dwarf is up. Maybe. It's possible the dwarf might be back up. Should be a 30-minute cooldown or 30-minute respawn on it. On most rares in the zone. Got dry mouth all of a sudden. Or dry throat. It's so weird. Just went dry. That's an upgrade. Oh. Oh, that's an upgrade. How many bag slots do we have? They're all 10s. I would like to buy some nether weave bags, the 16 slot ones. That would be nice. Would be very nice. We don't bother with that. Don't care. These are greens and will not get us flagged. And we'll see if anybody will buy that on the auction house. These are all... Oh, well, the eggs are too late. Alright, let's quickly see if the dwarf is back up. And we'll do the rares on this side. Because if that dwarf is back up, then the rares on this side should be up. And if they are, we'll just do the ones on this side. And then we'll go to Ironforge and do some auctioning on this character. Because I don't think we've done any. We have quite a few things to auction. I keep saying I want to, but I just don't get around to it. Alright. I'm going to go down here first. Not there. And let's check out up top. He might just be at the cusp of the half hour. Nope. is not up. All right. I mean, the other guy's up. But that is it. So we're not killing things. So we're killing things just slightly too quickly. Not slow enough. Right, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna take the flight path to Iron Forge. We'll do some quick auctioning, see if we can grab the reeve bag or two to replace our 10s. And then we will finish off the stream by doing some mount runs, because 11 o'clock is when everything resets for me. So in about 15 minutes-ish. Iron Forge. Mrs. Rock Guru, if you're still here, how did you do in the leveling contest? And did you find any particular class that you liked? Because I think you could do Shaman, Mage, and... Oh, what? Is it at 10? Oh, well, maybe it was at 10. Jeez. Well, then maybe we can jump on our Pacifist and do the dailies again. But yeah, because I'm not doing a stream tomorrow. Right. It's at 11 when we're on daylight. But it's 10 when we're on standard. God, I wish they'd stop that shit. Not relevant anymore. There have been papers that have been put out that show we actually do not save any extra power. It's just a marginal thing. Stop making us do it. All right, let me go on the... Well, we'll see. I'll jump over. Whoa. Hey, thanks for the follow. Introvert Genius? Introvert Genius. Yeah, we need to nix daylight saving as a world. I think, honestly, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that if America decides as a whole to say, yeah, this is dumb, I think a lot of other places will do that as well. For instance, my province, our daylight savings was the other way, and then when America decided to change to shift it, right, because it changed back in 2000, I think back in 2000 when Bush came in, Bush Jr., and we followed suit. It's like, man, LB, I 100% agree. I agree. I would prefer daylight savings as the normal time. All right. See, I've not been here, so my defaults are not set up. We're going to do the selling tab. Sell. Pew. Pew. Oh, well, let's 100 gold. Wow. Let's see what we can get. Okay, and buy another weave. Yeah, I mean, having it have oh, I can only buy 2 of them. So, oh well. And all right. Well, we gained a level. We're almost at level 32. We're still not quite slow enough to do multiple circuits. Okay. I have 69 bag slots free. Oh, now I don't. Alright. We are going to switch over to the pacifist again. Just to see if we can get our cooking and fishing dailies done. Because I probably won't be playing it tomorrow. No, I mean, like, basically, I think what they could do is say, hey, we're going to be doing daylight savings beginning March, blah, 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 as they have it here now. And we're not switching back. That's just, this is the time. That's it. That would be fantastic. Because I find that it gets too dark early on in the evening, right? Even in the summertime, if we were to shift it, if we were to use standard time, it's getting dark too early, like 6 o'clock or so. That's like just no. So I think it would be better to have daylight savings as the normal time. Well, I mean, if that sun's going down, it's starting to get dark, right? I wonder. I mean, I don't think it would ever come to this, but it'd be. So it looks like everything did. Oh, chickens again. Okay. Does Ironforge not when does Ironforge shift their quests? Because this has happened before. Yeah, I get what you mean, Nap. I just. Oh no, yeah, it shifted. Ugh. We are not doing this quest. We have to go into the lake where all the water dudes are. It's just, I think that's wrong. I feel that my way is the correct way. Bastard. That's what I am. Just a right bastard. It would be interesting if they like gave it to like a world vote, you know. Like, I don't think we're even close to being like this, because I think there's too much strife and discord for everyone to agree. Like, if they said, okay, hey, look at this chicken again. This poor bastard, he's like, hey, look at this neat place. Well, I got you now, sucker. Time to die. Oh, another one. He's like, oh, there's a guard coming after me. And I'm like, nope, I got you. And then we're going to eat you, sucker. It would be neat to see if everybody did a vote, how many people would want daylight as the normal time or standard as a normal time. Would it be like 51% to 49, right? That would be pretty neat to see what the outcome would be, and if it was so close, well, how do they decide, right? DST was invented by someone who forgot there are people who work outside 9 to 5. No, it was. You don't know what it is. Well, I know what you mean. Okay, I know what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. I just wish they'd get rid of it. I mean, I can see some people saying, well, we should not do daylight savings as that is not the natural time. But honestly, like, we invented time. What's time, right? All right, we're going to fly to Stormwind just to see what the quest is there for fishing. I mean, time is a thing, but I mean it's a real thing. But you know, time is measuring and tracking. That's ours. I mean, I know that's what you were saying before, Nap. That you know, time is just a construct that we've made, right? So, oh yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, yeah, I know what you mean. I got it. I finally got it. You know, it takes me a little bit to clue into these things. I am not the brightest of people, let me tell you. Not at all. Oh my god. And LB, I you know what? You posting that you know, that meme. And that meme wasn't even about like science and shit. It was oh my god, but still it got me triggered, dude. So triggered. I don't know. I would like to live my life as simple as I can. I like all the tech that we have. It's really cool, and I sometimes wonder what life would be like without all of the things that we have now, and I think it would be pretty shitty. I mean, what did you have to do to keep yourself entertained? Play cards, have kids. I don't know. Go to war? Huh? Right? Like, what the hell did you do back then? Could not even imagine growing up in that time. But then, you know, I don't have the frame of reference, right? But like, if you took somebody from now and put them back in like even like 200 years ago, oh my god, that person would be like, so after the novelty of like, hey, I'm back in 1818, this is neat, it's gonna wear off pretty quickly. Be like, okay, you don't have any cars, well, let's get the horse and buggy out. Jeebus Christ. So there's this game, it's called World of Warcraft, and you play in a world where you create a character. Are you that character? So what if you die? So if you die, you come back to life. Oh, I want to play in that world. That's a weird trigger stone, because even though dark matter isn't what Hollywood says it is, science still isn't sure what it is, making the... Well, yeah, yes. Okay. So, again, like, fuck. See, no. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Damn you, LB. Not doing it, man. Almost there, dude. I almost went for it. Jesus. Good lord. Nope. My brain is thinking about it right now, like all the things wrong with it. I'm like, oh god. And it's everything I can do to not talk about it. Oh god. Oof. It's freaking LB, man. Oh, you're such a bugger. What the hell? Alright, let's see what we got here. Last quest on the pacifist. Digging for worms. Oh, we gotta go to... What? Find an overgrown earthworm near Olivia's pond. Use it as bait to... Oh, okay. Over there. All right, that's fine. Oh, but it's not in that one. It's in the other one. Okay. No problem. Let's just keep an eye out. Happy little... Oh, I mean, if you want to push my buttons, that's the way to do it. Dark matter. Jesus. Dark matter's a cop out. That no, Scott. Nope. That's it. No, that's it. That's it. God, Lord, man. Okay, we need to talk about something else because I am just gonna like dwell on this. Holy Jesus. Did anybody tell you that I'm like OCD about stuff? Did you not know? When I feel very strongly about something, I do feel very strongly about things. It really gets my goat. Bah. All right, there's that one. So that's no problem. We'll just go down and meow. Go down meow. And we gotta get one crystal bass. Dark energy. Oh my god. You. Nope. Wow, look at this fishing. This fishing is amazing. Look at my character wearing her pants. Oh, also, so you guys voted. Hey, we got it. Like, that was quick. Sweet. So you guys voted for what to wear, and the pants won. And I hit level 12 last night. Or was it last night or the day before? Doing the cooking daily and stuff. And so I put the pants on. And they are skin tight pants, yo. I still prefer pantsless, but you know, that's okay. Oh, Diablo. Kind of want to play that now. Alright, after this, we're going to jump on Cryptstone and run through... I think we're going to do Hellfire first, and then we'll do Blackrock Foundry, and then we'll do Siege. We'll finish off with Siege. Where's that river based? There is a river based. We are not going that way. I do not like that thing. It is big and scary. I'm only level 13. That thing should not be in the city at all. Dude. Like, what the hell, man? Okay. Well met. Hey, Rainbow Six Siege? What? Rainbow Six? What? I know you did Kappa, but I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, dude. What's Rainbow? Is Rainbow Six like, that's a first-person shooter, right? Dude, I don't know, man. I'm being derp right now, okay? Okay, let's go down to our... See, look, like it's skin tight, but let's go down to our room. I like her pigtails. Hey. All right. Okay, mount run time. Please let the Siege one drop, because I just... Hellfire is not a big thing anymore. I do now have the skip to the last two bosses, so that should be pretty quick. And Blackrock Foundry, I have the skip for the last boss, so that's pretty quick. Siege is still like a half an hour to 45 minutes of just... I mean, on the bright side, we get gold. So we get stuff to sell. I've already got all the things I need for transmog, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, we can close that. We are going to Hellfire, so Garrison. Wait. Nope. We're going to prepare first. Hold on. We're going to sell some crap. This is all the stuff that we got from the last run. Oh, no. This is all the stuff we got in our Ice Crown Challenge run. Hey. Do. All the things makes this happy little sound every time you get something. And there's different sounds too, like it changes, so it's not the same one every time. Which is neat. Alright, these are all weapons, don't care because they're all soulbound. All StarCraft makes me want to play. Alright, don't care about those. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. It's not gonna sell. Alright. That can go. Oh. Alright. Well, we will use that. That can go. Just try to open up as much. Well, apparently I can use that. And I can use that. Put these on my quests to remind me for later. Try to open up as many of the slots as I can. I still need to get my hive mind mount if I just need a party, right? Because I've got all 4 of the things, so I can do any role. I just need a group. Need a group to go do it. Oh yeah, we're gonna. You've already collected this appearance. All right, so then let's sell it then. Soulbound, so don't care. Okay. Right. Garrison. Come on. So I've been watching Knight Rider, and I'm on season 1, and I finished episode 8. So episode 9 is the one that they bring Car in, and I told Carrie that I wouldn't watch it without her because I really want her to watch this one. I don't really remember it a whole lot, but it was enough that I was like, yeah, I'll pause my watching until we can watch it as, like just together. Okay, we're gonna do Raid Mythic. Original Knight Rider, yes. I am not going to watch the Team Knight Rider, and I'm not going to watch the one that they had in 2000 and I don't know what it was, 6 or 8 or something like that. And I know that they're going to do another one because the same guy, Justin Lin, that's doing the Magnum PI remake, which is on right now. He is doing a Knight Rider one. I will give it a go, like I gave Magnum PI a go. I really gave it a go, but I didn't really have a problem with Higgins. I don't really have a problem with Higgins being a girl. I'm fine with that. She's still British. It's cool. I had a problem more with TC and Rick. They just don't. Like, TC was a big guy, so he's not as big of a problem for me. It's more Rick. Rick just bugs me. Like the person that they got to play him, Rick is supposed to be a smaller dude. Like he's supposed to be short, small. The freaking guy that they got, he's like muscle bound dude too. Like give me a break. I'm just not into it as much, so I haven't been watching. All right, let's wait, and we're gonna get this portal now. This one, right? Pretty sure. Yes. Yay. So apparently we only kill one because as soon as you kill one, he kills the other two off and he gains those powers. I don't know what those powers are, but I don't really give a crap. Come on, 4. There we go. Do something. Do. Go away. Thank you. My problem. So I'm named after 2 characters from Knight Rider. Devin Miles. Okay. And whoops. And I don't know what the other name is. Jesus. Uh-oh, my Discord just went down. Am I going to get kicked offline? My Discord just went down. I don't know if this is just a Discord thing or if the stream is going down. I don't see any drop frames yet. Maybe it's just Discord. Problem with redoing Magnum PI is that the source material was all kinds of wrong on so many levels. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of episodes that I watch, and I'm like, yeah, they couldn't do that now. Okay, so the stream's still up, so maybe just Discord's is having problems. Knight Rider. I'm curious about which other character you're named after. Is it Michael Knight? I mean, it's not Bonnie, I hope. Because that would be funny. Bonnie, it was funny. Like, when she got brought in on episode 2, and her, like, she's got, like, a call hauler, yo. And it's like, oh my God. Like, what is up with that collar? This is the guy that does the instant death one. And then this guy is supposed to bring in ads or some crap like that. That's no problem. And this guy does like the stomp that we just don't care about. Yep. Just totally sold LB out. Damn. Such a bastard. Sorry, man. It was just off. Boom. I just did it. There's supposed to be like a TV movie for Knight Rider as well, but I don't know. I'll watch the new Knight Rider just like for the first show just to see what it's like, and I don't know. I like the Trans Am. I like the black Trans Am. That is Kit. None of this team shit. None of this like other no. Go bring back a Trans Am. Like, maybe if it's a newer model, fine. I didn't like how in Magnum PI, the new one, they destroyed the old car. I'm like, you bastards. That pissed me right off. Oh, that's cool. I thought it was 5 seasons long, Nap, but apparently it's only 4. And I was like, oh, it's only like 90 episodes or something. Don't know why I thought it was 5. Okay, so we say... Okay, one of the tricks I learned... Oh, Discord's back. So one of the tricks I've learned here, farming this guy now, is he will bring you into the other zone and he will pop up and you kill him there. Now, he will put a debuff on you that when it goes off, it knocks you back. And if you don't have your back to one of the outcroppings that's there, you're done. So what I usually do now is that I save I save everything, because it doesn't matter how far in health you get him down here. As soon as he gets into the other zone, he comes back with like 40% health. So you don't need to blow everything now. It's just a matter of trying to get him there without dying, which, I mean, at 120 at our eye level is not a problem. Once you get down into that zone, you just unload. Just completely unload on him. So once he starts casting the nether portal, there we go. This should be soon. There we go. All right. Get him in there. Gotta go quick. Okay, mark of the Legion. Okay, he's done. Great. So he never even got the mark off on me, which is fine. And please let it drop. No. That's okay. That's okay. It's not like I don't mind farming this one compared to Siege. Siege really pisses me off because there's no skip. And you got to do the whole thing like every time. Like, come on. You would think by now there would be a skip built in. Come on. Load into Warlords. You can do it. There we go. And off to Blackrock Foundry. And there is also no point of looking for the Void Talon right now because server just got reset. And there's a minimum of 48 hours before those frickin' portals can even have a chance to respawn. And I think each realm is 48 to 96 hours, so 2 to 4 days after the reset. And after that, there's a bunch of rules that they've figured out. So you shouldn't even bother to start looking until Thursday at about 8:45 or so. I'd say like 9. That's when you start to look. After that, it's really hit or miss. And good luck, because only like 2% of the population have this mount. Oh, Diablo. More Diablo. What? Oh no. So the science... LB, I swear to God. I'm reading our guild chat and I shouldn't. Okay. No. No. Get it out of there. Alright. I'm kind of disappointed now that my rogue, my horde rogue is against Sylvanas. Like, God damn it. I feel like because there was no warning on doing the quest, I feel like that might be the correct path, and that some things are going to happen to the people that were like, are you sure? Are you really sure you want to do this? something bad is gonna happen. I don't know what. Alright, don't need to worry about these guys. For the longest time, I was like, well, how do I do the skip? Like, why isn't the skip working? See, I can do either one, but I thought I had to kill these guys first, and you don't. Just open the damn thing up. That's all. Just click on one of them, and then you're fine. I don't even want to bother with trying to kill them for trash. See, like this stuff, like why, like at least with Siege, there's a section there where you see Jaina and either a gnome, like for the Alliance, right, or a goblin, right, and they're like, oh, you made it, you're alive, good, right, that part, and then you can also sell all your crap. There should be a skip to that part, like at least you would think. No. This is going to be my Siege rant now. I thought this was a pretty cool design dungeon where you could see all the levels and stuff. And even there, you can see all the different levels that you would fight him on. It's pretty neat. All right. Come on. Whoa, what is going on outside? Yay, because there's a part here that if he hits you as a tank, he knocks you back, right? If he knocks you up into the balcony, it resets the fight. Nope. No, I have all of them. I have all of them. Abandon. All right, we are going to go to... I also have this already. Skips is cheating. Screw that. It is not. I've done this so many times. I think LB is just trying to push my buttons. Alright, we're going to go to Mists. Mists of Pandaria. And we're going to do some Siege of Orgrimmar. Sell this crap off now, this to this guy, because I don't care about this stuff at all. There we go. Only 2 pieces of loot also per boss more is cheating. Get the hell out of here, man. LB is just poking the bear. I think LB's in this troll mood right now. He's just like, boop, 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 boop. Let's see how far we can push people. Jesus. Alright. Do I have tokens? Because I have read that on... Okay, I've read that on world bosses, the tokens work. On raid bosses, they do not. However, there has been proof that tokens on like in raid bosses do work. So it's a minor amount of gold. So Seal of War-Torn Fate? No, that's not what I want. Legion, where the hell is it? force shield? Yeah, I've got 2. Okay. Oops. I dismounted. I'm on invisible now. How can we see it? Nah. Yeah? No? Alright. And we are a mythic, so let's go. Here we go. Our big adventure yet again. Oh, you know what I should do? I should do the text clock. Let's reset it. How do I reset? Can I just reset it? Back. Pause. Play. No. Don't know how to reset it. I think it resets when I change scenes. So let's go. Be right back. Back to Warcraft. Yes. Okay. I just want to see how long it actually takes to do Siege. We don't need that up. Oh. Yes, Joe. Wow, that dude, he's like moving quick. That little globby guy, he's moving faster than I am. What is up with that? All right, let's go on this side, because usually I start on the other side. Usually I walk in this way. Let's do everything the opposite, and maybe we can get this mount. Just maybe. Maybe it will reverse our fortunes if we do it on the other side. I really like to jump to my death. No, I just like to see how far I can go before dying. All right. Well, we're not gonna stand there with that dude. Oh well, I don't really have a choice here. Run! Oh, there's like a whole bunch. 76. I don't think I've ever gotten past 76 on the first pass. It would be nice if I could. Give me all your golds. Give me all your golds. Oh, there's a bunch over there. Okay, let's do this one. Run. Oh, this will be good. Come on. Wow, 46. That's nice. Just need to get it just below 30. I think that's a target. I think that's when it usually resets it or finishes the fight. I don't think I'm going to make that one. I got it. Okay, one more pass. One more. There we go. All right. There we go. That should be it. No. Not using our bonus roll on that. Whoop, hit the mic. Good job. Good job, buddy. I'm now saved to this instance. Oh my. Go. Oof. Ran out of something to drink. All right, we're gonna... It's funny. I was like, is this music from the raid or what? Because it almost sounds like it's from this raid. I mean, it sounds like it could fit. Dun, dun, dun. Go, go, go. Get her. And then this jackass. I hate this guy. I one time was able to get them all in one, like, only doing their things once. But I think it might have been a bug. I don't know. Dawn. Run. I don't know how many times I've done this yet. Well, it will say... I think I'm at the 84 mark. Pretty sure I'm at the 84, 85. I'm somewhere in the 80s, I think, of the number of tries I've taken to try for this mount. And I know other people have had more, but I would say overall, I think I'm lucky when it comes to getting mounts. More often than not. I finally got my garrison mount, the last one I needed after getting some other ones I didn't need that I already had. I finally got that done, so I don't need to worry about that stuff now. And I know those have like a higher drop rate, but hold. Oh my. What is this? Hello. I am Low Walker. Low. I am Low Walker Cho. He just walks really low. Because he's getting ready for limbo. No? Come on. Alright, well, this is the part where we wait and open up a turtle. Here, this turtle is not making it to the water. It's making it into my mouth. Ow. Eat the whole thing. Oh, man. It fell down. Hey, LB. I've got a turtle in my mouth. No, Tiber. No. I could be a crab. I mean, that's my sign. I'm a Cancer. This is the way we kill the things. Right here. Seagulls are flying rats. Oh, I don't know if the quote stuff works right now. I just barely got the bot back up. So I'm doing this a little bit differently. Sorry. I just got Wow Chabab bot back up. I gotta get the gambling thing back up. I gotta get the quoting thing back up. Yeah, see, it's not on. Hold on, I can turn this on right now. Where's quote? Nope. Quotes. Enable. Settings. Yeah, sure. Oh, view. No, let's do everyone. Let's just keep it open. 10 seconds. Yeah, okay. There you go. I think all the old quotes are gone too, unfortunately. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot anyways. I've decided to start doing it like this instead of rounding them all up. I don't know. I don't know if this is faster. Oh, I got a... Oh, something I didn't have. Okay. Apparently I didn't have that transmog. Oh, I die already. Let me see if it'll work. Add quote. I'm a cancer. It's gonna work. Of course not. Why would it work? Because I've got quotes. I've turned them on. I just, you know, like, what the hell, yo? Extra quotes? Is that what it is? Nope. The hell, yo? I don't know. So see, it's not working. I don't know what the hell's going on with this thing. I need to figure my crap out. I'm a cancer. All right, Billy, run on in there. Pew, pew. We're pewing all the things. I think we should just be able to pick up Gorehowl, like right from there. It's like right there. Why can't I pick it up? All right, we're gonna use the other portal because usually we use that one on that side. Like, is the bot not working? Like, what's going on, yo? Commands. I don't know. It's very strange. Very strange. Like the quote thing should work. Don't know why it doesn't. I don't know. Like there's nothing there. And the extra quotes, I don't even know what that is. I don't think I had that on before. Yeah. I triggered OCD. Yes, you did. See, like I like when things don't work, and this is what bugs me with our website is that when things don't work like the right way, it's constantly right in the back of my mind. Like, why isn't this working? Why? Oh, maybe it's like this. Maybe this is the problem. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. Man. You should get rid of that guy just for now. And then we clear out the first two little packs here. We. Oh, yeah. Okay, now let's blow up this thing there, eh? And then next, if I wanted to do the opposite, maybe I should have started at like the last one and worked my way back. All right. Oi. All right. Jump. What the hell, man? Listen, just because I'm a dwarf doesn't mean I can't jump over stuff. I've got strong muscles in my legs. Alright. And we go around so we don't have to waste our time with this guy. And there we go. Oh, is this LB's music? I think so. No, it's not. Nope. It's for Stormheim. Oh well. Sounds similar. Alright, let's try this once again. And hope we don't get the stupid targeting bug. Because that could be a pit of a pain. Okay, so we need to stand like out as far as we can. Because I believe the ads spawn pretty quickly, and then the other guy. Get back over here. So we want to kill all these guys. We want to kill the bone crushers first because they're the ones that will charge at our NPCs and kill them. Is riffing, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it did definitely sound like Howling Fjord for sure. Right, we got ads in 20 seconds, roughly. Song of Elune. Tower defender in less than 10. There we get that guy. Because those guys will die pretty quickly. Now we just really wait. There is another set of ads that we need to kill, but that's not a big deal. And then I like to wait for the Demolisher, just to make things a little bit easier. But the new Tower Defender won't drop in time to disrupt the bombs. So we can just sit here and wait. See, like this stuff, like the frig, yo. Give us a skip. Skip. Need a skip. There you go. Come on. Yeah, that's nice. All right. Wait for the demolisher. You can do it. Pew, pew. Done. Demo down. Those guys are infected. Run, run, run. I mean, don't really need to run. That guy. I remember so many people being hit by the knockoff. It's so funny. Like, oh, you just watch people go flying. Oh no. Actually, no, it's fixed. Sweet. Oh, there. Nope, that's not her. The hell is she? Wow, it's... There we go. Come on, before she recovers. There we go. I fell again. See? Jumping to my death kind of thing. Just seeing how far I can go. Yo. Where's Rot Slicer? No, it's Root Slicer. That's his name. There he is. Come on, buddy. I don't know why it takes so long for it to, like, realize, hey, need to be reset. Oh, I shouldn't have popped my... Oh, no, it's okay to pop the army. There we go. Because that'll reset. It's my other stuff that won't reset. Like my Unholy Frenzy. I shouldn't have popped that. I'd like to save that for the next fight. Because there's, like, no trash, so... It's funny, like, there's no trash between here and there, and then between Malkarak and, I guess, who would it be after Malkarak? You can go to, like, the great big dinosaur guy. There's tons of trash. No, the Treasures of Pandaria, like the box fight. There's tons of trash in between that. See, alright, let's bop them up. Pew, pew. At least we'll use our trinket. Here. Meow. 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 Ew. Alright. What are we at so far? 2149. I mean, we're not doing like a speed run. I'm not trying to be the most efficient, and we have kind of paused a couple times, like very briefly, for me to freak out on stuff. See, like this guy, I always have to kill this stuff because I don't want G to die, because that's bullcrap. 42 bag slots left. So this one, you need to be able to come in here and bring a character that can kill it in less than a minute. Because otherwise, like that thing that pops up in a minute will kill you. And it's like an instant one shot. Doesn't matter what level you are. If you do not kill the bosses in a minute, you are dead. On Mythic. Just not a big deal. I mean, if you're on a normally geared tune, then fine. What did I do that for? Alright. Usually the general is... after the general, that's when I sell all my stuff. I think that's the last time I really need to do anything to sell anything. Tag, tag, and tag. Let's go here. Just out of range. Okay. And yes, I gotta loot everything because gold. Gold. Must have gold. These warlocks. Niru Fireblade. Wasn't he the guy that was like in there? He was like a quest guy in there, I think. And he was a guy that he'd be like, yeah, you need to check things out over here. Or something like that. I just remember he was a dude around. Right, I've tried to skip past these guys. I cannot. I don't bother anymore. I just freaking kill them. Sometimes I can skip past these shaman, and we're gonna try it one more time. I can get past everything. Ugh, well, I was gonna say I can get past everything except for the last one, which I guess that is he a secret burning legion guy? Yeah, I think yeah, like he was a quest guy, but then you find out that he's like with the burning legion, and he's like the leader of some cult in the cave that is outside Orgrimmar near the coast. And you need to kill these guys because if you don't, and you kill the general but not the iron guys, they'll just spin there and keep you in combat the whole time, which is not so great. Pew. I kind of feel bad for this guy because he's like, yeah, I know I'm on the wrong side, but, you know, I made my choice and I'm living with it, and I will die with honor. Jump, oh my god. Oh. And I have some hickory sticks too. My god. I love sucking on hickory sticks. I know why I said. Greatest thing ever. What music is that? Seasons of War intro movie. Looks like a World of Warcraft classic soundtrack. And we should kill these guys because there's really no way around them. Okay. So if that lift that we took just after General Nazgrim, if it was there right away, we could have skipped past all of this because that pat is basically around here and starts to move in, but there's just enough time for you to squeeze through. But only if you can get the lift right as you kill the boss and the doors open up and it's like right there. If it's like right there, then you can skip past this stuff pretty quickly. If not, you have to wait or just kill him. I mean, it doesn't take long to kill him, but I just try and get through stuff as fast as I can. You can jump over this too. I just don't bother anymore. It's just, I feel like it's faster just to kill them. And at least I get a little bit more loot. Alright, Malkarak. Pew, pew, pew. Okay. These two poor bastards here, I love them so much. These two guys coming up. Sounds like Malkarak just tore apart those intruders. I don't know. I've got a bad feeling. It's way too quiet in there. Yeah, and I like to leave them alone because they're right. Well, that one guy's right. It's like, I don't know. You can kind of skip past if you can jump, but honestly. Takes too long. Faster just to kill them. Then you can loot. It's even faster if you don't loot. Kill all the things. Kill all the things. All the things. Do all the things. Alright. And then I sell my crap because I got 15 spots left. This is where I think you should have a skip. Because there's a portal here, yo, to get out. Come on. Watch. Look. Come on. Now, where is it? There it is. Portal. Portal to the Veil. Come on. There should be a skip, and it should be right there. No greens. No. This is the Orgrimmar song. Sell all the things now. Oh my god. Don't care. Okay. And good to go. Alright, now we can finish her up. We're at 30 minutes. And we're just over halfway. We're at 7 out of 12? Is it 12 bosses in here? Right? There's five more. Treasures, Thok, Black Siege, or Black Fuse, the Paragons, and then Garage. That's 5. About 300 days until we find out the next expansion pack. Oh man. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, for sure I'm not going. So I'm interested. It would be a year to go because generally those years are the good years to go, is when there's a WoW expansion, especially if you like WoW. So it's going to be interesting for me because it's going to feel like Warlords, I guess. No, I was there for the Warlords expansion announcement. I think that was the first one I was there for. So I wasn't, that was my first one. So I wasn't there for the ones before. So I guess like Mists. So it's going to be, and so when I think back about my time during that, I think I did have the virtual ticket and I was watching everything live. And we'll probably do that again. I think what we wanted to do is do a stream, but I don't think we're allowed to show it. Like, I don't know if we're allowed to just do audio, right? Like, if we just had like an audio feed of all of the announcements, I don't know if we'd get in trouble. I'm pretty sure if we did video and audio, that would be a big no, a big no-no. But I was thinking about doing, like, would like to do a stream of the audio and we listen as a group, but no video. I guess maybe the video would just be me and Lita or something. Hey, Epic, how are you doing, buddy? For me this year, I will be on the beach in Florida for BlizzCon. Nice. Did I miss one? I guess I... Did I miss one? Did I miss a medium-sized one? Oh, I did miss a medium-sized one. It's this one here. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to a beach. I'll just be here at home. It's fine for the opening ceremony. That's free. I wonder about the Warcraft dev, like what's next panel, right? That hours, and I think one more. There we go. Now it should be the rest. This fine cold morning. Funny you say fine cold morning. Right now it's plus 7 or 8 or something like that. It's crazy. Saying, somebody was complaining about, the weather was too warm. I'm like, listen, I mean, yes, I know global warming and all that, but listen, we're not having to shovel snow and sneeze out frozen snot and all that crap. And one of the things that I'm looking forward to, and I don't think this is good for the wildlife, is that this is what happened last year too. We had winter, and then we had this kind of weird early spring, and it made all of the bugs come out. And because of that, then it got cold again, so it killed them all off. I think I opened too many of those. But on the bright side, we didn't have as many mosquitoes around, because a lot of them that would have come out had already hatched, but then died because of the cold came back. On the crappy side, all the animals that needed the things to live, so because that's their food, well, they didn't really have a lot of food. So that's not good. So there's a bright side and also a crappy side. I don't think you can do audio or video of anything, but I could be wrong. They don't even want people videotaping the actual panels at the event. Well, yeah, I know the video. I know videotaping. They don't want to do that. And I mean, they are selling a ticket, right? And they do have a virtual ticket, so that does cut down into sales. So I get it. I personally would think that just the audio would be okay, because I mean, audio is audio, versus if you don't have audio with video, if it's not audio designed to be by itself, sometimes it's a little bit lacking. Right? So I think maybe then if you can't do it, yeah, if we can't actually stream the actual stuff, then we can watch it and just react, and then I don't know. It's 1 a.m. here. Oh my god, working on a personal project and I want to get a certain amount of work done. Oh my goodness. Well, you have yourself a good night. 1 a.m. I mean, we're almost done, sort of. I think we got like another 20 minutes. This takes forever. I don't think I can do. Yeah. Go. Now we kill fuck. 4 more to go. But this year, like we're not going to BlizzCon for the foreseeable future. Unless I get like a sugar daddy or something, or we win lots and lots of honey. We're planning a trip to go out east, which is a little bit of a road trip for us, and I mean, it won't cost as much as going down to BlizzCon, but it's still going to cost us a little something, and that will for sure eat into anything that we have for BlizzCon. So for me in Florida, I'm going to be doing a bunch of TVs with different panels for people. Basically gonna have a mini BlizzCon. Oh, that's cool. I get what you mean. A certain big time whiny boy has done reactions to them, but I think it was later, not live. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be whiny. I think I knew who you're talking about. I'm not sure what his deal is, man. It's just whatever. Oh, my ghoul isn't here. You're going to PAX East at the end of March, so BlizzCon isn't really in the budget either, unless I land an amazing VO job. Listen, you're like, okay, so I was listening to your new outro, right? For us. And I was just like, man, I wish I could have your voice. Like, shit. Dude, I wish I could sound like you, man. But I sound like Liz. Yeah. Poo poo. I think Lita and I were talking about not this past year, but the one before, because I was thinking I might not go to that one either. Oh Jesus! I can be your voice. Tell me what to say. Faster, harder. That's it. Keep going. Almost there. Done. Jesus. Oh boy. Yeah, so like 2 years ago, Lita and I were thinking about doing like this voiceover, not voiceover. God Christ, now you got voiceover stuff in my head now. Um, doing like a, I guess like a reaction one where we'd have people in our chat too, and they would be listening to, I guess, to their own version. You say done? I say done. Done. Oh my god. Done. Jesus. Oh boy. Okay. No. Jesus. It's a race and I always win. Oh man. Kill all the things. All the things. Alright, kill that thing too. What is this? Go ask the river. Oh, looks like Miss Pandaria. And then so like yeah, and then like 2 years ago I still went, and then last year I wasn't supposed. Last year I was not gonna go, like for sure. And then Lita's like, well, I'm gonna be able to go. I'm like, fuck, Jesus. All right, let's see if we can make it happen. Cause, you know, how can I not go with Lita there? You know, jeez, man. Like, she has to fly like 14, 15 hours. I have to fly maybe, I think 7 in total. So. Alright. Kill all the things. You know, I have never got the pet to even drop off this bloody thing. I wound up buying it. Last year wasn't gonna go, but Lita was gonna be there. Yeah, man, Lita. I mean, I have actually looked at how much it would cost for us just to fly out to Australia. Whew. Like, holy jeez, it's expensive. So I don't think that's happening anytime soon. We would like to go still, but again, money. I think the next 5 years or so we're gonna be very low key as much as we can, unless we win the lotto. Okay, these guys we can die on because, well, not these guys, but the boss, because you can be impatient and kill things before all the bosses like unset or get set or get ready. And I've done that a couple times, even still. This year you want to do different cons like PAX East. Next year you want to go to New Zealand, or Europe for like Gamescom. That would be interesting. See, like, I haven't ever done a PAX. I'm not like PAX is like all games, right? So I'd be interested in. I'm not sure if they'd have really games like that I really play. You know, like Sims, right? Like, do they have stuff for Sims? I don't know, because Sims is kind of like it feels kind of dead, where they just keep throwing out the same thing over and over again. I'm not sure what would be at PAX, but I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind Gamescom because I think like they go like hardcore, like they do everything and they are like, oh my god, this is it, right? Like this is our one. They have Blizzard stuff and other games. It just depends on who's going to be there. All right. Yeah, we don't need to worry about those guys. So I usually like to unset. We do need to kill Recall, but we won't attack him yet. Wait till all of them come down. Okay, he's gone. He's ready. Come on, where's the other dude? Where's the other guy? See, where's Karaz? Oh, no, Karaz is not down. Right? So we have a problem here. And I'm going to die anyways. So Karaz didn't even come down. I didn't even attack these guys. Like, where's Karaz? Like, why didn't Karaz come down? Right? Ticket for PAX East is $50 per day, and you can buy just a day pass or 4-day pass. So you just got a 2. You can explore Boston and go down to New York City. Ooh. See, like, yeah, like that's stuff that we haven't. Okay, so the whole deal with us going out east is that we have this great big country. I you know, my brain often pauses on like the weird parts. Anyways, so country that we've not really explored. Like we've gone maybe about 3 hours north of Toronto, and we've gone down to Niagara Falls. I think we've gone down over to Sarnia, which is close to the Michigan border. That's pretty much it. Sorry, we've been to Montreal before we had kids, and that was fun. But besides that, we haven't really gone to explore everything that we have. And I think we want to. I think this year we wanted to go out east because we have family out there that apparently I've met, but I was like 1, so I don't really remember them. And then maybe go out west for a road trip out west. The road trip out west will be a little bit harder because it's a further drive, but you know, it could be a thing that we can do, right? And just to see what we have, because we have all this land and beautiful places to see, and we don't go and explore it. And like, we don't need a passport. We just honestly need to pay for food and lodging. That's it. Okay, see, so now Recall came down. Okay, so I think it was Skier that wasn't there. Skier was screwed up. Okay, so we want to kill Hisek, because we don't want... Okay, and then we want to wait for Corvin. Okay, kill Corvin. We're going to bring out our dude. So we're going to start working on Karaz. Why? There we go. And now we do Corvin. Well, he's got the amber thing up. And then we do whatever, Iokuk, because he does this diminish thing, which we don't want to really do. And then Kaztik is next because he does the mind manipulation. But that's why we have our ghoul out, because if you ever do get mind manipulated to go walk towards the things, then you can still send your ghoul. You have control over your ghoul to still do it, to kill the Kunjang before you get there and you die. You've never been to Boston or New York City, so you want to see some more of North America. Yeah, it's like, I mean, eventually when the kids are older, I would like to get them passports and visit Boston, visit New York. Not sure about LA, honestly, because LA I don't really like. I think really the only sightseeing thing for me in LA for me that I can really think of is the Hollywood sign. That's the only thing that really pops out for me. So maybe by then, if we'd have enough money, we can bring them to BlizzCon. If that's still going, I would imagine it's still going to be a thing, but you never know. When am I going to Chicago? I don't really care about Detroit a whole lot, to be honest. I mean, because it's like right here. Wouldn't mind going to Florida. Usually I don't pull these, you know. Wouldn't mind going to Florida and to Orlando, because that's where Disney World is, right? I mean, Chicago, I don't know. I mean, Boston, I'd want to go watch a Boston Red Sox game. Just because I know a friend of mine lives out there, and I said that if I ever get out there, we need to go buy tickets, and hopefully for Boston versus the Jays, and then we can root against each other. And then I can wear my Jays shirt, and you can protect me from anybody that wants to like shoot me and stuff. But New York, I wouldn't mind, because like it's just, you know, like downtown New York, right? Like Times Square, that sort of thing. I think Epcot at Orlando is a place I wouldn't mind to go see. I know that the Smithsonian I went to was pretty neat, but I don't know if the kids would be into it as much. I thought it was pretty cool because they did have the space shuttle. Which one was in there? I thought they have one in there. I think is it Enterprise? It's not Enterprise that's in there. Is it? It might be. Wow, so this run, I'm looking at our clock, it's taken 51 minutes for a stupid mount, right? There needs to be a skip. Needs to be a skip in here. Yes, we did die once because it bugged out. Get it? Bugged. Yeah. Wouldn't I like? I'm not sure. As far as sightseeing, not really sure. I wouldn't mind going to see the Grand Canyon just to see it, because like I know it's just a great big ravine kind of deal, but it's, you know, it's pretty massive. It's pretty neat. So, all right. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I wouldn't mind going to Yellowstone. Kill faster, harder. And the Grand Canyon is really cool. It's worth seeing. I mean, it's pretty massive, right? Like, I wouldn't mind seeing the Hoover Dam. You know, just be like, you know, look at this thing. Like, we made that. Well, not we, but people. Right? Don't know if I really care about Mount Rushmore. I mean, it would be neat to see, but I don't know if we go out of our way to see it, because I mean, it's not our country. I think the Washington Monument, like in DC and all that stuff, would be neat to see. Like, and I think the Lincoln Memorial would be pretty cool to see, because, you know, he had such a big impact on everybody's way of life, right? Like not just American. So. But for Canadian stuff, honestly, I mean, when we go out east, we're gonna go to PEI. So there's like Anna Green Gables, which is more for Carrie. I don't personally care about that stuff. Then we're gonna go to Nova Scotia because that's where my family was from. We're not gonna go to Newfoundland because we don't want to take a ferry and we don't want to fly over, and it just takes too long. And New Brunswick is kind of, there's not really much to do in New Brunswick. So if you live there, I know one person that lives there, poor guy, and I don't know what's there to do there. So and then Quebec, we wouldn't mind going to Quebec City. I think we're gonna pop in there just on our way by, but I don't think we're staying. I think if we do stay, we're gonna be staying at like a major hotel, so one that does have a lot of people that come by. All right. Oh, I only have 34 attempts. I think that's bullcrap. Right, here we go. Oh, the Liberty. Yeah, and I would want to go to the 9/11. Yeah, yep. 100% I would want to go there. Okay. Please, can you please give me the Juggernaut mount? Please. No. And then we'll just do this because, just in case. Nothing. Son of a gun. All right. Well, 55, basically 50 minutes, almost an hour to run Siege, roughly. I think the shortest that I've run it is maybe like 42 to 45 minutes. Poop. That's a big whole load of poop. That's too long. All right. Well, it is 20 after 12. Much past my, well, not much, but a little bit past my normal stretches. My normal ending time. I usually try to end at about 12. So tonight I'm gonna be with Seraphis on the Sundering. I feel like we're gonna be talking about necrophilia because I like Sylvanas, but I would say that it's necrophilia because she's undead. She's not dead. She's undead. So it's not the same. It's not the same. I think that's at 8 or 9. 9, I think. I think it's at 9. I don't remember. I hope it's at 9. Because if it's at 8, oh boy. But I think for regularly, she she lives inside my heart, therefore she's not dead. I think we're back for, I think so tomorrow I'm not going to be on for sure, and I think I'm back normal again on Thursday from 9 to 12. So when I go offline, I actually did update. Yeah, I know. Wait, you're still here? It's over. Go home. I know. So I've added a new offline image, and I'm going to try to update it once a week just to show when I expect to be on for certain things. Like obviously like this during tonight wouldn't be on there because it's not a normal thing I do. But normally we try to take Wednesdays and Sundays just off. So, but I should be back on Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday for a podcast, and Sunday I think we're off. I think Friday night we're doing teams. The timer was 55:10. 55 minutes, 10 seconds. I did pause a couple times, and we did wipe once because the bugs bugged. Even though I didn't do anything, it's just I think one of the bosses just didn't drop. He just did not come down. So 55 minutes, bullcrap. Anyways, so I will see you tonight. I'll host it on here too. I'll see you tonight. Otherwise, just for regular streaming, I'll see you guys on Thursday, I think. Yeah. So you all have a good day. good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Well, I think for Nick, he's in the morning, but he's not here anymore. So, level safely with any challenge tunes that you got, and be good to your neighbor, and hopefully, and if they're unless they're not good to you, if they're not good to you, give them a shot right upside the head. Screw that. People should be nice to you. So you all have a good night, good day, and all that stuff. I'll see you all later. There's my awkward goodbye. Bye.